Hello everyone, my name is Aphrodite, I'm a member of the Qwilr support team and welcome to Qwilr Academy. In our first video, we spoke about design principles and today we'll be implementing those principles in Qwilr. Now, if you missed that video, I suggest you go watch it first. We're going to be working on a page I quickly put together, which definitely needs some design fine-tuning. As we learned in the last video, the big areas of design are hierarchy, repetition, balance, and space. Let's see how we can implement those using Qwilr's tools and create an amazing design. Overall, I will be using a lighter color as my background so that my content will pop, and a little darker font color so that my text can be readable and draw attention without bothering the eye. This is the first block of our page. Although all the information we need the viewer to see right away is there, such as our company name, who we are, what we do, it is rather oddly distributed. At first glance, one isn't quite sure where to focus. This is where hierarchy comes in. First off, let's start with the heading. The most important piece of info here is our name, then who we are and what we do. What I'm going to do here is bold our name so it's really the first detail that pops up, leaving the who we are part second. To do that, I'll highlight our name and click on the B icon to make it bold. Moving on, the what we do part is stealing focus from the who we are part when it should be coming in third. I'll go ahead and highlight it and switch from the H1 format to H2 format. Since the font still looks a little bigger than it should, I'll highlight my text again and click on the paint roller icon. From the menu that pops up, I'm going to go ahead and change my text size to 20. Now the problem here is that my text blends in with the background image too much and it's impossible to read. I'm going to make sure it's readable and give emphasis by adding a background card. To do that, I'll just go ahead and click on the paint roller icon and toggle the switch over here to on. I can also tweak the opacity of my background card to make sure the contrast is high enough. To make sure my text pops even more, I'm going to go over here and add a black tint to my image on a low opacity. All done! Here I have a block introducing our team. Although there are 4 different people I want to add here, they are all part of the same theme, a team introduction. It's important for my clients here to understand right away that this is a section about the same theme. I'm going to apply the same format to my heading and my subheadings as I did in my first block, but I'll make sure I use a darker font to create the appropriate contrast with my now light colored background. Now I'll add my 2 columns widget, which will allow me to add my team's images side by side. To upload an image, I need only click on the plus icon inside the 2 columns widget or copy and paste an image in it. I'll follow the same process for my other 2 teammates and voila! Here I have images of different sizes and the imbalance they create the way they've been laid out now doesn't show how powerful the content is, and it's more likely for my clients to not pay close attention just because it's rather hard to read them together. Once again, I'll make sure my heading is adapted to the format of my previous headings and try to rearrange my images to create some balance. I'll trust in the magic of the 2 columns widget as well and add the larger image on the left and adjust the other 2 on the right. To adjust the size, I need only click on them and drag them to resize. You might be thinking, how are we going to approach space in this case and which tool are we going to be using? You might even be thinking that this is kind of okay, but let me show you another way. I'm going to go ahead and add a table with 3 columns. My column titles will go in the top rows and the corresponding info below. To adjust the size of my table, I'll go ahead and click on the lines of my columns and drag them accordingly. And to make sure actual space is created, I'll click on the border of my table and lower the opacity of my table's border to 0. And that's it! Hopefully you're feeling confident to go try applying these principles using Qwilr's design tools. However, if you have any questions, you can visit our help center or reach out to us directly from within your account. We'll see you on our next video.